What is up, Crockxen clan members and others who have stumbled upon this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen, bringing you guys Legend of Korra Episode 5 review. Now, before we get into that review, I want to do a quick announcement, and that is that next Friday, the 11th of October, I'll be doing a Pokemon X and Y Final Thoughts live stream, so you guys can check that out. During the week, I'll be posting videos to specify a specific time when I'm going to be doing it. So yeah, look forward to that. So actually, I'm going to try to run through this as fast as I can. It's already kind of late, and this video is probably going to come up late, and I don't want it to do that. So, we're back in Republic City. Marco has to go back to work. Back in the South, Unalaq doesn't care about the rebels right now. He only cares about the portal, and he sends his kids to go get Korra because he lied about last episode where he actually needs Korra to open the portal in the north. And, I mean, we kind of could have saw that coming because he's a freaking liar. We have Tenzin's story again. We have another Tenzin story, which is with Meelo this time. Kind of like, Meelo has Lemur, he calls Pokey, and he's trying to teach him how to do tricks. Now, Tenzin sees that he's having trouble, so now he's going to help his son learn how to teach his Lemur. There's going to be a Southern Water Tribe, or there's a Southern Southern Water Tribe rally, and Korra is actually, becomes a part of it and actually leads it. Buildings explode everywhere, and then people start blaming the Northern Water Tribe, who were there booing the South. But Mako, who was there as a police officer, doing his job, sees a guy with a remote control who's activating the bombs, and he basically chases after him. And turns out that the dude is a firebender. He has nothing to do with the Northern Water Tribe, as far as we know. I mean, he could be under the Unalaq's Unalaq, throwing some money over there, but directly, he's not in Northern Water Tribe, anything, So, now, quickly, I would like to mention how, right now in Korra, there's 3 main stories going on, and then, this one, which is kind of its own, short break-off of Korra's main story, which is Bolin and Beric, and yes, I have that name stuck in my head now, which means I ain't gonna forget it at least until book 3. I'm just saying. So they have this little storyline. I like the fact that they're doing this because I don't know if you noticed, but Bolin has no actual purpose in the group right now. It's actually pretty sad and pathetic that they're doing this. Because you have Korra, she's the Avatar. She's doing her thing. Mako is part of the police force right now, and then Asami owns a freaking company which builds armor and machines. So Bolin, he's kind of just there right now, which is pretty bad, or was pretty bad until we figured out that he has a comic duo with Beric. And personally, I like that they're doing that. It's actually pretty cool. We're moving on with that. Now, if you remember, the main point of Korra going to Republic City was to get the army, or support from the president to send the army to the south. The president says, no, because Republic City has nothing to do with the south, so we're not going to send our troops anywhere, And something that has been a recurring thing since the first episode of the book, of book 2, Korra and Mako argue in every single freaking episode. It never fails, and I mean never fails. Yeah, that's a thing again. So let me scooch back to Tenzin and Meelo's story. Tenzin's teaching him how to be strict and demanding and rule with an iron fist. Should probably done it like this. It would have made a lot more sense. Anyways, so. Which, Meelo is mad with right now. I mean, he's listening to his dad because it's his dad, but he feels kind of bad treating his Lemur like this. Now, back in Republic City, we're talking with Barrick because Asami's company's in the drain, and then Korra can't get the president. So we actually get to know a brainstorming technique where I was like, what? Now, I personally, like maybe sometime in my life, I would like to try that kind of brainstorming, so it was kind of cool. But basically the way what he did was that he grabbed what I'm guessing is a red pepper, he ate it, and then he went and got upside down with his feet hanging on the freaking pole, and then all the blood rushed to his head, and he just started spouting out ideas like, and then he finally figured out a way to kind of fix both of the problems. Korra goes to talk to Iroh, and then Asami makes armor and machines and weapons for the military. Both sides win, yay! So that's there, and then back in home base, Mako's in what I'm guessing is their apartment now, which is something. Mako's looking at a book with faces of like what I'm guessing is like gang members or just plain people that have been arrested. And then Bolin storms through, and big mouth Bolin comes in and starts telling the plan, while at the same time saying he's gonna be a superhero in a movie. Yeah. So he's got that to look forward to. Like I said, Bolin and Barrick's story kind of mixed storyline. It's kind of weird, but it's cool. I like there's an interaction there. So that's there, and then Mako finds the guy in his book. He's like, this is the guy. So he goes to the police station. He's gonna tell Fei Fong, but since he's a newbie, he's a rookie, everybody's being a douchebag to the rookie. Harass the rookie, yeah. He kind of gets yelled at for going in the room where she's talking to the president. And then the president comes out, and he's like, "You're dating the Avatar, right? And do you know anything about anything?" And he obviously blabs his mouth. We don't see him doing it, but we know that's what he did. He blabbed his mouth. Korra actually goes to talk to Iroh, and I was like, yeah. And then he created an entire backstory. Like, literally, he was so into it. He created a backstory for when he got caught. He's like, okay, we're going to do this, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. So he had it all planned out, right? So it was ready to go until the president showed up, and he's like, you're not planning to do anything without my approval, huh? He's like, no ship leaves this harbor without my A-OK. Okay? He's like, yes, sir. Which means he can't do it, but he gives her the idea to go to the Fire Nation to talk to Granddaddy, who's Grandpa, if everybody knows, Grandpa Zuko! Yeah, we get to see another character from the old school. Just one problem. Where's my Sokka? Hello? I mean, don't get me wrong, Zuko's cool, and I like the fact that we get to see him again, but we're missing Sokka, who's actually younger than Zuko, and then we're missing Toph, who was the youngest out of all the characters. So, I want to see some Sokka, or at least Toph. Come on, just give me one of the two. They're going to see Zuko, and, what the heck was her name? I forget. Dang it. Oh, well, if it's even her, basically. So we're gonna see that's basically where we're headed at. So he's like, okay. And since somebody tipped him off, guess what happens? Korra goes in and to the office and breaks down the door, starts flipping desks, and starts bitching at Mako. What a surprise! Now, I saw this coming, but Mako and Korra, spoiler, break up. It's over! Like we didn't see that coming. Seriously, like we didn't see that coming. When Mako was with Asami, the only argument they had was near the end, when Mako basically started saying he had feelings with Korra, when Korra said she had feelings for him. That's the only time they argued, was then. And strictly then. So, they break up. So now Korra's gonna go to the freaking Fire Nation, so he gives Naga over to Bolin while he's doing his scene. Because he's gotta be a superhero in a movie, So Korra goes on a boat to headed for the Fire Nation, and then guess who shows up? Your cousins. They're in the back, 2 boats, and it's like a speed chase, and they're waterbending forward, and Korra's like, waterbending backwards, and she breaks both their boats. But guess what? Since they have that trick of being able to go in the water and they start riding it, and then they break her ship, and then she does that freaking water typhoon thingy whirlpool. Ouch, my bad. That whirlpool, and basically kind of takes them down, and then they notice this thing in the water that's like floating, and it's like glowing green, which by now you should know something bad's gonna happen. But first, they have to get out of there, they're like, we ain't dealing with this, so they like scoot back, and then Korra is like slowing down, and then this giant, I don't even know what to call it, I'm guessing it's like a freaking giant catfish, but not a catfish, because it has like freaking tentacles and stuff, I don't know, but it's the weirdest spirit I have ever seen. Like, literally, it was weird, and Korra tried to do the light ringy thingy that Unalaq does, but fails at it, which actually makes a lot of sense. And then guess what she does? What she always does. Fire bending. Which fails miserably because then the fish eats her. Which I guess the series is over. I guess, So. Okay, Legend of Korra is over. Okay, bye guys. Because her cousins leave. Nobody's ever rescued her. She's by herself. She got eaten by a fish. Unless, hear me out. Just hear me out. Unless they're gonna pull she gets eaten by a spirit, so she travels to the spirit world. Maybe. I don't know. That's up to you guys. You guys post in the comments what the heck's gonna happen after that. Because that's where I see going. Maybe you guys come up with different ideas down in the comments. Post them down below. Yeah. So as another reminder, next week live stream. You guys can check that out. I'll be posting more information on that later. So hope to see you guys there. And I hope to be making more videos during this weekend and other stuff that I want to be posting. So it's got a lot of stuff that I want to record. So hopefully I can get it all done. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. SoresanCrockxen out.